What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? When it comes to protecting what matters, Pacific Life provides life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits for people and businesses building a more confident tomorrow. Strategies rooted in strength and backed by experience. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
After 22 years on the radio, we couldn't stay quiet for long.
We're Lori and Julia, still loud.
Pop culture, gossip, books, TV, music.
And probably a little too much laughter.
Let's do this.
Hi, everybody. It's Lori and Julia, and we are what? Still loud.
Still loud. It's the day before Thanksgiving,
I know.
Julia. And so Wednesday, fun night to go out.
Oh, always.
Very fun night to go out. And
if you're not hosting.
Yes, if you're not hosting, which I am not, and you are not.
I'm not. This is my first year in so many that I'm not going to Bozeman. And when I go to Bozeman, I'm hosting.
Yes.
Because my little sis and I do, and my other sister helps too, but we do
sit
all the work.
back and enjoy.
I know. I have to bring a side dish with carrots.
Oh, listen, it brings up shades of Salad Gate because a couple weeks ago, your brother...
Who's hosting,
sent me a thing and said, bring pies and a salad. And I thought, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not getting involved in a salad again. Because people...
Yeah, we all want it.
Yeah, this goes back like 10 years ago, something called Salad Gate, where I was assigned salad. And I have the theory... First of all, salad is kind of a waste of time on Thanksgiving. No one really wants it. But when you get assigned salad, it means you're not well-liked. Oh. Or people don't have any faith in your ability to do anything.
I disagree. But this is your interpretation.
So we had this whole feud on the radio. People picked sides.
Salad-gate.
You wanted to, it was the first time your brother was hosting, and so you wanted to muscle in and act like his wife or something and be bossy.
Oh, look at you still have feelings.
But you were bossy about it because I said, I don't want to make a salad. And then I ended up making an amazing salad of some pear.
It was great.
It was delicious, and it went well with everything.
Yes.
So when he sent me that I was in charge of pies and salad...
And I didn't even see that because I was in the group text where I was just assigned
salad too.
Salad. And so
there were like
Mom.
three of us. And
Mom.
so I knew that there had to be a joke because we'd had a conversation in Italy where I told him he never really knew about Salad Gate.
Oh, did you
he
tell him
didn't
this?
know, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He
I didn't
know.
even react.
I said, oh yeah, John, Julie and I had a whole thing. It lasted like a month on the radio and people got involved. And half the people thought I was rude because I didn't want to make salad.
You were. Because you were just being a guest and showing up.
Yes. So I just thought, okay, this is a joke. He's telling me. So he texted me last week, please bring a vegetable side. And I was like, I've already gone rogue and already knew that you wouldn't put me through that again. And sure enough, you and I both got veggie.
He reassigned, and I'm like, I'm right. And then when I get my veggie, I want to do it like an amazing veggie, and I want to do like a carrot souffle and things. But you need ovens for these things, so I'm gonna try to do a crock pot carrot pudding-ish thing.
Oh.
That sounded kind of good. And ask me if I've done a thing. No. But I'm not hosting, so it doesn't matter.
Have you gone to the grocery store
No,
yet?
I'll go later today.
Okay. Yeah. We'll get going because stores close early. Or they close at 10 tonight. 10 tonight.
But tonight is...
Wednesday is Wednesday, Julia. Don't forget what day it is, okay? Forget about it.
Who can remember?
Okay, you're going right after we're done
Yes, I
recording
am.
this thing. So tonight, though... Melissa Peterman is hosting for the first time NBC because the Macy's Day Parade tomorrow is the 99th year. And of course, it airs on NBC.
She's not hosting the parade.
No, she's not hosting. She's hosting the night before the parade. They've not done this, I do not believe. So she is going to...
You understand, I thought she was hosting the parade.
No,
I sent her a note, like, congratulations.
NBC. Oh, so it's Savannah, Hoda, used to be Katie, who's ever
Kelly
the morning
Clarkson
show.
does something around Christmas or something.
Yes, but it's NBC. That's where it's broadcast. Mm-hmm. So all you kids who are cord cutters, you'll have to like stream it on something else, but because you're cord cutters. So anyway, Melissa is taking us behind the scenes with pre-taped things about how do they store these
Yes.
balloons, the
Yes.
floats. There'll be interviews with some of the performers. So it's just a 1-hour thing on NBC. And then tomorrow morning, the parade starts at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. And if you do have little ones, record this show because the musical performances, I started doing this a couple years ago for Casey's daughters.
Yes.
And last year we must have watched different performances 5 or 6 different times.
With the
here's-
little grandkids.
Yes,
Okay.
because they love it. So here's Cynthia Erivo is kicking it off. I'm sure she's going to be singing Defying Gravity. Lainey Wilson is performing. The K-pop Demon Hunters are performing. And, that is the hugest thing. And then Debbie Gibson will be performing.
Love Debbie.
Darlene Love. She's always been on David Letterman's.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, baby. Conan Gray, Shaggy.
Shaggy
Jewel,
is going to be there?
Shaggy.
And Jewel?
Jewel, Little John, Cool and the Gang.
Wow.
There's a lot of performances. They are, listen to this, 34 balloons. And the balloon I'm most excited about for the first time ever, a French bulldog.
I know what it is. Lori,
is going to be up. If you could find it.
No, I'm going to find something else because
it's so flippin' cute because, of course, that's the #1 dog in America, and the National Dog Show airs after, the Macy's Day Parade.
Oh,
before
I know.
people
It's a
get
big
into their
day. It's a
football.
big day on NBC.
And it's 28 floats, 33 clown groups. So if you're terrified of clowns, you can just DVR and fast forward. And 11 marching bands. No bands from Minnesota, Wisconsin. Just,
Thank
checking.
you for yes, the big bully French. So Lori, just for a second here,
the French bulldog balloon.
Yeah,
Look at show the two people who are watching. Can
the
you
two
see
people.
it?
Hi, people.
Hi. I love that balloon.
Lori, it's
How
so
cute is
so
that?
French bulldog float joins this year's Thanksgiving parade.
It's a first.
So
Melissa will take us. Where do they store these
well,
things?
and there's also a float museum in New Orleans. Because I tried, it's supposed to be amazing.
Really?
What they do for
their
Mardi
big,
Gras.
Yeah, the Mardi Gras float.
So there's places that store them, but when I saw this French bulldog thing, I didn't realize, because you sent me something, I don't know what it was, that it was a float. I thought it was the
balloon. It's a balloon.
It's a balloon.
It's
yeah.
a balloon, not a float.
I thought it was the new Louis Vuitton French bulldog handbag.
Oh no!
But have you seen that?
I've seen that, and I've seen the French bulldog butters that you can buy. French bulldogs are just like, if we could figure out a way to put a French bulldog filter on us, our podcast would probably do more numbers.
Wait a minute. That is the most genius thing. Look at us. What if we were French bulldogs?
Oh, yeah.
I totally want to do that.
I know.
Okay.
So write that down.
French bulldog podcast.
But I mean,
it's coming soon to a theater near you.
It is. So I do enjoy watching the parade.
You always have watched it.
And making chopping, whatever I'm doing. And just kind of having a lazy morning.
I usually am working. And then if I'm in Montana, we have to go work out. We'll have to go cross-country skiing or do something.
You won't have to do that. You're going to be able to have have some Baileys in your coffee. Maybe have a morning roll in the hay because you're going to be so gassy later. Listen, I've got the tip for everybody.
Okay. Oh, wait. Are you making that we're going to be gassy about?
No. Thanksgiving is notoriously a gassy day, okay, because people overeat. And I read about this study. I keep getting that same study thing that we used to get at the radio show.
Yes.
So I got this it was like in September, and Casey and I were walking and tooting. And he started laughing at me. I said, well, you know what? You are supposed to, it's called fart walking, and it's highly recommended. And he did not, and I called it the tootie booty walking. And then he would have a couple toots, and it would always be after dinner. And this morning I wake up and he's like, yeah, guess what was in the Washington Post today?
Stop.
Fart walk after your Thanksgiving meal.
Okay.
Now we might have some weather, but it eases the pressure.
We used to always walk after meals. I used to always do this.
And people would fart. And you just
Well, you wouldn't really know about it because you're still walking and moving on.
Right, but unless you're really letting a good, loud, satisfying
Don't you remember we'd go out for walks after every meal with my mom, but my mom, then it just kind of stopped.
But it's because on a given day, any given Sunday,
which is a movie.
yeah, a human will ingest 1.5 gallons of gas. And if you don't burp it or fart it out, your tummy hurts.
You're so right.
And so on Thanksgiving, you eat even more.
Okay.
Because it's so many good foods, and you're talking. So when you're talking, you're bringing in more air. You're getting gassy. So, gastroenterologists who are listening to this, they've known about this old trick, and our moms have known about this old trick.
Hi to all you GI people or whatever.
They know about it, that people who I really feel gas. You need to get out and walk. And I call
We're going to do that, tomorrow.
Well, yeah, bring your snow boots.
I will.
Tootie booty walks. And it feels so good. And you just laugh and, and laugh and toot, and you feel real good.
I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
So have morning sex tomorrow.
Oh,
if you can.
This is the game plan, people.
Yeah, have morning sexy time because you're going to be.
With yourself or someone else.
Yeah, because you're going to be too full later. And then you've got.
This is so true.
And then you've got football on. And remember 2 years ago, we had the joy of Dolly Parton dressing up as a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Okay, just pause right there.
Yeah.
Let's thank a sponsor.
Okay.
And then because there's big news.
Yeah, there
Okay,
is.
so let's just talk about Envision Distinctive Eyewear. The eyeglass whisperers, the people who everyone should go to if you need glasses, are kind of stuck in an eyeglass rut, have never been there before because the experience is unbelievable.
It really is. I'm planning on stopping in there on the Galleria location on Saturday.
Yes.
Because I'll be out there for the shop girls.
Absolutely.
And I want to go in. There's a pair of glasses that I tried on that Anthony picked up for me that I need to go and try them on. So
it's very
I get
exciting.
them. Yeah.
But they're your most powerful accessory. And because of Envision's, they've got so much quality. They've curated this amazing collection of eyewear in different price range, is in different looks, but really they know what they're doing, and you don't have an eyeglass mistake because eyeglasses can be expensive. And you don't want to just not trust the people that are helping you find the perfect fit for your face.
Yeah, you don't want to get a pair of glasses that aren't dazzling. And December is the month when they have a lot of trunk shows. So if we go to their website or go to Instagram or their Facebook, I know they have Matsuda is coming up, and they also had another.
Garrett Late
trunk show happening, and so that is when they bring every pair of glasses in the collection.
Which is we love a trunk show. Anyway, envisiondistinctiveeyewear.com. Or go to one of their 4 locations, Grand Victoria, in the North Loop, in the Galleria, and
in St. Paul.
No, I already said St. Paul. In Minnetonka.
Minnetonka, yes.
Okay, we love them.
Okay, so 2 years ago, we were saying that Dolly performed a halftime show in Dallas.
In a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader outfit at 78 years old.
Amazing. And so the rumor is, I think it might be confirmed that Post Malone is performing, but the rumor is Taylor Swift.
Okay,
which I don't believe that rumor
but
she's
it would
going to
be
perform.
beyond. Okay, so the game is Kansas City Chiefs against the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
And the Dallas Cowboys just had a huge comeback last weekend against the Eagles. So I think people are going to be excited to watch that game because it might be really a great game.
I mean, isn't that always the big game of the day?
Yeah, but some years they're just not good.
I think
there's
goodness
another.
the Vikings aren't playing. Oh my gosh. Wow. Casey was so crabby.
Oh, Lori.
Yeah.
It was like
Les
watching.
Steckel.
It was.
For those people who are old enough, Les Steckel. Just to prove my sport vibes here,
Something has happened to the Minnesota Viking team. And as a fan, it's horrible.
Julia, I actually heard the coach. I will not name him because I don't want to shame him.
He knows his name.
But he actually said about the quarterback, who I also don't want to name or shame.
We just call him the kid.
Okay, so I'm watching just for a second with Casey at the beginning, and they showed a clip of him saying, Well, when he's in the pocket, he's good. But when he's out of the pocket, he's not good. And I said to Casey, I said, so let me get this straight. When he just gets the ball, he's fine. But when he has to stand back and move and do something, he's not. This is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard.
Was that in an interview? Did he actually say that to someone? Why would you?
Yes, in an interview.
That's just a...
And I am a novice football person. I'm like, okay, I could read. I Hollywood spoke that, and I was not impressed. So anyway,
accidental sports are just happening. But I just have to say,
I did not know they were playing Kansas City. So that's why the rumor is coming.
So Post Malone is going to be entertaining.
He's the halftime.
Yep, and it would be absolutely delightful because Taylor and Post have a song, I believe.
Yes, they do.
If she just came out for a minute, but it's too much of a production. There's probably too many issues to deal with to have her on the field.
And she is just trying to be a wag.
She's a wife of a player.
Wife or a girlfriend of a player. And you can't be performing.
But what does WAG stand for? Because
wife and girlfriend.
And girlfriend of a player.
Yeah,
okay.
It's British.
A WAG.
A WAG. The soccer or the football ladies.
It started with them.
It started with them. So
you think she just kind of wants to be a fan?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I think they're getting married
next summer
over Christmas. I don't think they're going to wait that long. Do you think they're going to wait that long?
Julia, it's football season. You don't get married during football season, okay? That is
even over a little Christmas break.
No, that is an interruption in everything.
And then
it's bad luck.
Honeymoon.
It's bad luck.
They're getting married in May.
No, it'll be summer.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be summer.
All right.
Yeah, not May. The weather's too iffy.
All right, you need to get me up to speed
on what I did this past weekend. Can I just tell you that there were two things I worked on? I worked on my sugar push with Casey. Remember I told you about that with Dancing with the Stars and the jive. You work on the sugar push. It's a dance move. I was at Mancini's on Friday and Saturday night last week.
Oh my gosh.
Julia, we ran into 1 million people who were Lori and Julia fans. I had to show them all how to do a podcast.
Well, now they know. Welcome. Welcome.
Anyway, it was kind of fun, but they're really super good bands. So Casey and I worked on the sugar push.
What is it again? What do you do?
It's a dance move, and I don't know which move it is, but I think we do it, and I think we do it well.
Okay.
And then I flossed my sciatica all weekend.
And that means you just do this like this before you get out of bed.
Oh, you passed the test. The flossing.
I know what flossing is because we have to floss.
We
have to
floss your sciatica? Oh my God. You just hold your leg up by your calf.
Yep.
And pull it back. So you're flossing your sciatica. It's not a sex fashion of any sort.
No, and it isn't with dental floss at all. But flossing is something you should do. People say before you get out of bed.
To lubricate and loosen up your lower back.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of Pilates this weekend. Okay. Flossing my sciatica because it was like the tower week?
Oh, Lori.
Yeah, something where the reformer is flat. Mm-hmm. And then Casey, for the first time ever, I had to help him with leaves.
I saw you. I can't even. Okay, Lori, you even have seen how many I have done.
Yes, you
have no idea,
Julia. You're a workhorse. You're not afraid of hard work like I am. Okay.
Because it's a necessity.
So, but in a normal fall year, people will do their leaves. This is what Casey told me 3 or 4 times. But before we left for Mexico, no leaves had fallen.
Right.
The trees were
hanging on hard this
year. It was warm, 70 degrees one day.
Yes.
So when we came home, we had, I swear, 4 inches of leaves all over our yard because Casey wasn't there to. Mm-hmm. So he had these huge piles and he said, "Can you help me?" And I just looked at him and I
can't even imagine him even asking you.
That's
beneath you. Did you say it's just beneath me?
I said, "I will, but you're going to have to tell me what to do." He goes, "I need you to hold the bag."
Oh, a big tough job. Oh, is that all, Lori? And then you faked raking for a brief second to show us.
Casey, he did, and I just said to him, I said, "You are a workhorse. I can't believe how you're not afraid to get dirty,
Lori.
It's all heavy.
Who do you think does everything?
He does.
Yeah.
He does." And so when he went to dump a load of leaves in the truck that we were using, then I was like, "Well, I can surely rake." but I didn't like it at all. And he came back and I
find
said,
it therapeutic.
I said, I'm a show pony, Casey, not a workhorse. I said, you better capture this with your camera.
I saw that. Your video was on our Instagram page. It's so silly. And listening to him laugh, he indulges you so much.
He's very sweet. Well, he knows what side of his bread is buttered on. I'm good at some things. And he, I'm happier being a show pony.
I guess I've always liked yard work.
Yes.
I don't like gardening. I wish you would do all my gardening and plant stuff for me and do all that. I like the raking.
The therapy of that. I didn't like it at all.
I love more than anything working with my lady chainsaw.
Oh, see?
Because
you're a workhorse,
a miniature
Julia.
chainsaw and cutting branches and cleaning up stuff.
Do you wear safety glasses?
I always have on glasses. Okay. Because my eyes have been contact lazy lately. That is like my jam. Jeff bought me a little girl, not a little girl. I'm saying all the wrong words, but I have
a smaller handle, a better grip for you to hold.
Yes, it's a great mini chainsaw, and I'm like obsessed. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've always worked the fields, Lori, because remember, it's from my peasant background.
Right.
Someone in my family worked silk farms somewhere.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm. I feel like that was something.
I also did do a lot of TV watching. I told you last week that I had TV up the wazoo to catch up on.
All right.
I watched a lot of TV. I got to say, I think I'm excited about it. I think I'm proud about it. The show that everyone told us, and we talked about it last week, that we would not be able to stop watching, The Beast in Me on Netflix with Matthew Rhys and Claire Danes.
Okay.
Wow.
They're both...
And Brittany Snow, our girl from Hunting Wives.
And I saw an interview with her, and she doesn't ever want to do fluffy rom-com or girlfriend things.
Again.
She just loves the true crime crap. That she just loves it. She loves acting in that stuff. And she's
The Beast in Me is not a true crime story.
No, but it is...
It would be similar to...
It's a psychological thriller is
yes,
what that was.
Yes, and it would be similar to maybe what Rod Durst, there was this guy, a documentary on HBO about this guy, Robert. It was called The Jinx or something. He
remember that?
Was suspected of killing his wife, but they could never prove it. So this guy, Matthew Rhys, moves in next to Claire Danes, who's a writer, and his wife has... disappeared. There's been no body, and he's, of course, the husband did it. 9 times out of 10.
But we
the
don't
husband or
even
the
know.
boyfriend. But without a body, you can't prove a thing. So the story, it was so good. We watched it in 2 days.
Such a good twist at the end. I was obsessed.
Yes.
We were totally obsessed with that. The other one that I just finished is the one with the gal from
Succession?
Yeah.
That was all her fault.
Oh.
Did you read the book?
No.
It's based on a book. So Sarah Snook, who played Shiv on Succession.
How do you read my mind like that?
I don't know.
You're amazing.
It's on Peacock, and it's called All Her Fault, which was the name of the book. It takes place in Chicago.
And it's I love looking at Chicago. I love Chicago.
Very much so. The guy who's in it, who plays her husband in this All Her Fault, if you recognize him, he was in the first season of The White Lotus. He played the husband we couldn't stand.
Yes, he did.
And then Elle Fanning is the mom who hired the nanny, who kidnapped the kid. You find this all out in the first 5 minutes, but I think I have 2 more episodes of that one to finish. But I very much enjoying it, and I thought it was going to be a me show, and Casey has ended up liking it.
It's a thriller. It's totally a thriller.
It's totally a thriller with good twists. And then the show that is the wildest television show I've seen in a long time in terms of how to describe it, what's it about, is Pluribus.
I watched it, Lori. I'm all caught up.
Are you?
Yep.
And that's on Apple.
It is on Apple.
And it's Vince Gilligan, who gave us Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and Rhea Seehorn, who played Kim Wexler in the Better Call Saul series. She stars as this woman who something happens in the world, and all of a sudden it's is everybody zombies, but everybody has lost their personality, but they're in the body of the person. And so they know everything, and they're insanely cheerful. and happy. So are they zombies? Is it an alien?
Right.
And there's only like 12 people in the whole world who are like Kim,
It's like
who have their
yeah.
whole personality and everything. It is very, very good, but I don't think that I like that you can't binge that show because right now there's like 4 episodes out. That show's too much to binge. It's too much sci-fi to binge.
I binged probably all
3.
of it.
Yeah,
No,
but
as
they're
much
not
as you
all
could.
dropped. They're
I
not
think
all
there's
dropped.
4.
That's it.
Yeah, but I binged them all in one night.
And did you find that to be a bit much?
Yes, but I played like a word block game on my phone at the same time.
Yeah,
and
but this show you got to pay
you
attention
do.
to it.
I think it's very good.
Yeah, I just, to me, that show is meant to be watched once a week because there's you're like, what the hell?
I felt that way. Like the beast in me was, but I just kept going. That one was.
But a couple days,
Yeah,
you took a couple
yeah,
days.
at the most.
Because it's just 8 episodes.
It's so good.
And Claire Danes, she played a great butch character, her trembling lips, her eyeball acting. And Matthew Rhys, he's just beyond talented. He's from The Americans. He was in Perry Mason. He's married to Carrie Russell.
I'm going to say something about Claire Danes because
She is so good.
she is like one of the best actresses. And
She's,
I always think,
Meryl Streep.
right, but I go down the path of, the gal from Weeds was pregnant with Billy Crudup.
Mary Louise Parker.
Mary Louise Parker was pregnant, 8 months pregnant with
Billy Crudup.
And then Claire Danes and Billy have an affair.
And Mary Louise is like 8 months pregnant, and
yeah.
she has to leave Billy because he's been exposed cheating with Claire Danes.
Yep. And so then I think of that silly thing, and then I think of she's married to that lovely English man that was
Hugh Dancy,
who was in The Woman with the Green Scarf, Confessions of a Shopaholic, which we loved.
Yeah.
And Jeff hasn't really seen her because he never saw
Homeland.
Never.
Oh.
And it's on Netflix now.
Yeah.
So
because it
people
was on Showtime.
Yeah. And people didn't have access to it.
Great show.
That's
a great show.
a great show. I know people one of my friends just never watched Friday Night Lights. I've got another one that's watching The Americans.
Oh.
I told Jeff, you have to watch this, and I even might rewatch it with you because that Homeland was so good.
Yeah. The thing is with these, cable or network shows, if there's 8 seasons or something, they had a lot of episodes.
They have a ton.
A lot of
And
episodes.
you can't binge them. I mean,
yeah,
you
there's
have to,
too many
because
it's 3 Homeland was 8 seasons.
Yeah. Was it
Of
that
15
many?
or 16 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was that many.
I still remember Brody. Because then he went on to be in the Billions.
Yeah.
That's a lot. What is not a lot is traveling with Borton overseas.
Oh man,
And-
they make it easy.
I know
If
it.
you're
They
going to one of these destinations, you definitely want a travel expert, and Borton Overseas is your travel expert for all things Scandinavia,
Latin
Asia,
America,
Africa.
Asia, Iceland.
Oh yeah, Iceland. We've been to Iceland twice with them.
Antarctic. I mean, they really they're an exceptional tour company. I mean,
Yep.
everything's done for you. We absolutely, I just don't like doing all the work if you're going to go travel. I want to be able to have someone do it for me.
Yeah, well, and how would you know? And
Yeah.
train reservations or ferries, and how many nights you stay here, there. So, yes,
They're
you're going to be
experts.
spending the money anyway. So the peace of mind and working with an experienced tour operator is so worth it. We are going to be taking a small group of people to Scandinavia next May 4th to 11th, and you can get a hold of Borton Overseas. It's on their website, Lori and Julia Spectacular Scandinavia.
And
it's a trip named after us, Julia.
Oh, I'm so excited. And I'm so excited about it. But even if you want individual travel, they can customize a trip to you. We've just had nothing but absolutely wonderful experiences, and they get huge ratings from everybody who travels with them. Visit BortonOverseas.com for your travel needs. Love, love, love them.
Now, I did also finish Joy of the Morning Show, and boy, did that show turn around the last 4 episodes.
Oh.
Because remember, we were kind of like, they were setting up a lot of things. It felt this 4th season a little slower or something, but those last 4 episodes, I cried. My jaw dropped. Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon and Karen Pittman are incredible. And I loved
Billy
Billy Crudup was incredible.
yeah.
I mean, this I think might have been their best season of the morning show.
It blew me away. It blows me away what a good actress Jennifer Aniston
Oh,
is.
she's good. Did you cry in that one scene when she's talking to her dad, played by Jeremy Irons? I thought their chemistry together was incredible.
It's a great show.
Really good.
The morning show, it's on Apple Plus. You think we do other things, but really,
Well,
I watch a ton of TV.
Yeah, and I will say this. I think for the money, like Netflix and Apple.
Oh, you do?
There are so many shows on Apple that maybe you haven't watched that are good. And
See, it couldn't get into Severance.
oh yeah, that one is too hardcore sci-fi for you.
It is. It's too hardcore for me.
And Casey and I, with Severance, we came back from Hawaii and we watched the first season. And he always likes to watch like the last episode
of the season before, yes.
Especially because some
So
of
do
these
we. You
streaming
can't
shows
remember.
take forever between seasons, and then I don't know that they have the same hot factor.
Right.
Like think of Bridgerton. I never went back to that show.
Oh,
I love
have.
the first season, but I'm just saying it seems to be a streaming thing.
Right.
The only one that hasn't really suffered from that is Stranger Things. Hasn't suffered from after the first season. And Severance, I think, had a little bit of that. But Casey, we watched the last 2 seasons of the finale of season 2. And we're like, what are these goats? When did, what's her name from Game of Thrones, the big blonde woman, come in here? And at the end of it, I go, Casey, that was season 2, episode 9 and 10 that we just watched.
That's really funny.
And he goes,
It was.
yeah. Well, and I go, well, look at it. You saved us 8 episodes. We didn't have to.
Right. Okay, that's really funny. So
It didn't seem to make any difference. We were just as confused as we were when the first season ended about the innie and the outie thing. That's what I mean about the sci-fi and the whole pluribus. I think that they are meant to just be an episode and then
or maybe just finale.
Or finale. Because Down Cemetery Road, with Emma Thompson is very good. And that's just a once a week that we're getting that. That's like Slow Horses. Same writer as Slow Horses, Mick Herron, wrote the book called Down Cemetery Road.
So good. The other one that I'm loving that I know you won't love, but it's on Apple Plus, The Buccaneers. And it's a Bridgerton-like show, but
Yes.
the women the women are the leads.
Yes.
And it's gorgeously filmed.
Yes.
It's moving. Did you ever watch it?
I watched one episode and then I never. You know what? My issue is, if I can make a confession, a TV confession, is that we just have streaming on the TV in our family room, up in my bat cave, my girl cave.
Oh, you don't have it.
I just have cable and every other channel under the sun, and whatever I have on the DVR, which right now is Tracker, Matlock, Law and Order.
Oh, yeah.
I DVR. That's where I watch all my shows that are me shows instead of we shows. So sometimes, like the other day, Casey was gone, and I watched a show that he told me he didn't want to watch.
Right.
Which is Welcome to Derry
on
never. HBO.
Oh, I would never.
Julia, it is one of the scariest TV shows I've ever watched. And I was so cozy all alone with watching it. I got to watch 3 whole episodes. And
On
I
the
was
big TV.
and I was screaming out loud.
Oh, I can't.
There's scary
One of my
clowns.
kids is watching
and
that.
Yeah, it is. Okay. It is really good and really scary.
I can't.
Okay.
But for people who like that, it is good.
Yes. But I mean, it's always we shows on the big screen.
Okay, because we have it all on
and
both
that's what
TVs.
I mean, Casey has left me on multiple television ledges where he decides he doesn't want to watch a show anymore. And I've got all kinds of shows where it's done at the 3rd episode and I never gone and just different shows.
The Buccaneers is kind of delicious.
I think I would like the Buccaneers, an Outlander thing.
Oh, it's good. I loved it. And I just hope it comes back. But when the hell is Will Trent coming back?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I've been looking it up.
I still have 2 episodes saved from whenever,
From last year?
Yeah,
Because it hasn't even been on this year.
No, I know. I just savor them. I like that show and Tracker, with Justin Hurtley.
He is good. So this isn't going to... So Will Trent which we write, and it's based on a book by
Karen Slaughter.
Karen Slaughter, who we just talked about
We are all guilty
last
here.
time.
My mom read that book. I was shocked. She said that was the first kind of thriller murder book she's read in a long time that hasn't been a gentle one like the Thursday
Night
Murder Club.
Yeah.
She kind of likes cozy mysteries.
Sure.
This was a more...
She read that too?
We're all guilty here.
I'm on the list. I'm on the list to watch it. But Will Trent doesn't come back. No, this is weird. Till January 6th.
Yeah.
But they didn't come back this fall, which is very weird. What's that?
Who knows? Schedules filming.
I don't
know. I Love LA was renewed. Which
I don't get it.
It's kind of an Entourage like meets Girls.
I didn't like it.
But then let's plug the show that was so funny because Entourage, that's just chef's kiss.
I've never watched that.
You should watch that because it's so funny. But episodes, which aired on Showtime with Matt LeBlanc playing himself, is really one of the funniest comedy shows.
But where is it playing? Is it just still on Showtime?
Well, I don't know. I keep thinking Showtime is sold or partnered with Netflix, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's on.
I get Showtime as part of
Paramount.
Yeah. I get it there.
Yeah, but episodes is Matt LeBlanc. There was just like 3 seasons, and he's playing himself, and this British couple is trying to write a TV show.
Hysterical.
If you loved Entourage, very, very...
Okay, so you can watch episodes. It said it had 5 seasons, Lori.
Okay, 5, yeah.
And you can watch it on Hulu.
Okay.
And Paramount Plus and Amazon Prime.
You'll laugh your ass off.
Oh, that is
funny show.
Funny show. Okay, basically all we do, but we haven't even got into the rom-coms that I've watched. And we'll just, we won't.
Table it till next week. Let people, keep them wanting more, Jules.
I mean, honest to Pete, I've watched every single one, so if anyone wants to know.
I'll tell you something that's on
Champagne Problems is really cute.
Is it? I love the name of it.
Cute.
Is it a
and
reality?
It's based in France. It's really cute.
Oh la la.
And it has this one funny actor. It was funny.
Speaking of funny, we've met him on the red carpet, Dave Karger.
Yes.
And he hosts TCM, if you have Turner Classic Movie. But he and Carol Burnett, they did this last year. So on Thanksgiving and on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, Carol Burnett is on with him. They play a skit from Carol Burnett's show, and then they talk about the movie that the skit is from. And then she weighs in because she went to all these movies. Like that was the one thing that she and her grandma, they would go to a movie and then they'd stay for 2 or 3. She's a huge old movie buff.
Okay, and he used to be an entertainment journalist for Entertainment Weekly.
Yes. And we would see him on the red carpet at the Screen Actor Guild Awards.
Okay, so that and Carol Burnett is in Palm Royale, which I can't get myself to go back to on Apple Plus because I just think
it wasn't very good.
It has the best cast, but it's horrible.
It's like all's fair,
We are not talking about that yet. We are going to talk. We're going to take a break and thank our sponsors. We have to thank Twin Cities Closet Company, Minnesota's premier custom closet and storage solutions. I'm telling you, people, they are the bomb. They are family owned. Everything at Twin Cities Closets is made and manufactured in Minnesota.
We love that.
The new things that you can do, like they have, first of all, the quality is there. Maple dovetail drawers that just work, never come off track. But they have like different lighting that will go on and off depending on what you want. Different you can kick a drawer to open it,
if you have a mudroom closet,
they've got a wine closet holder. They've got a laundry room drying holder thing that you can do. They do pull-out pantries. They do so much stuff, and it's all custom. They're up to times with all their colors. They can do clear glass, other glass.
I need the design help.
I know some people are downsizing too. And when you move into a smaller space,
where do you store everything?
And how do you do it? And they just have solutions for everybody in every price range. Visit tcclosets.com and get a complimentary design or just give them a buzz. And all their reviews are like 5 stars. These people are wonderful, wonderful to work with, and we highly recommend them. Everyone on their staff is a designer. Let them come to you or Zoom and help you solve all your solutions. It's no pressure too, by the way. Also, Lorena, I love them. I'm waiting for the time to call because I'm just dying to get them in here because it's not one location. It's like 1,900 locations that you want to redo. But anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to TV, and I'm going to call it bad TV, and back to Ryan, whatever his name is, that makes all
Ryan
those.
Murphy.
Yep, Ryan Murphy,
All's
who makes all those bad TV shows. The latest, All's Fair, which stars
Kim Kardashian is
Macy Nash,
Allura Grant,
Glenn Close,
Naomi Watts, Billy Crudup's now wife. An all-star
It's an all-star cast. I haven't gone back.
No.
I can't go back. It's so bad I couldn't go back. I watched 3 in a row, 4 in a row.
And the thing is, the fashion, it is
even
kind
the
of fun.
storyline would be fun.
The storyline would definitely.
They're divorce attorneys, female run female law firm.
Here's for me on the All's Fair thing, and I just wondered, did the ladies groan about it? But they seemed like they had fun doing it, and calling someone a "see you next Tuesday" burger, and Kim Kardashian wearing a business suit that's vintage from her own closet from an actual collection, John Galliano with the thong hanging out of her ass, the skirt, because that's what everybody is wearing, and he's just. It doesn't matter because the audience for the camp of it all, and we were truly excited about this show because of the soap opera names, Allura Grant.
Well, in the cast, except for Kim Kardashian.
Even I was willing to give Kim a chance because she was actually okay, kind of in American. I think she was in American Horror Story, but she was not the lead. She's the lead of this show.
Which is just the wrong decision by anyone.
And I think the reason and this is why I ultimately quit watching the Kardashians after 7 or 8 years, I gave it a good long time, is blankness for me is boring. And her pose, her face, she's always giving nothing. And the older she gets, the more nothing she gives because she's...
But it was renewed. How do they renew?
Because the audience just, people were like, people love... They love sometimes something that critics say that they hate. Now, you and I are not... I don't consider myself a TV critic, although we watch a lot of TV. It's just that for me, I need more than... neutral faces, she's the blank neutral face that's leading the cast.
You literally could.
I would almost love it if she would get killed at the finale of this one and they completely revamp the show and then she just shows up in flashbacks.
But it's just so much. It's so funny if you have. How did she even get this? I mean, it just blows me away. It's so bad. It is so bad.
But that's also, Ryan Murphy. I mean, he's been
so bad.
He's been bad for a long time.
Why
Lazy.
do they keep giving him a job?
Well, because he has a deal
but
with...
that is no reason to make stuff. I mean, wow, because he's getting the worst reviews of his career.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Hulu had the most downloads. It was... Sometimes when the media on something is so bad, more eyeballs turn to it. And then people go, oh, well, hey, that wasn't so bad. It's just for me, I just remember thinking after watching the Kardashians, I just thought, these people are so blank. There's no personality there. I can't get any sense of you. I just feel like a neutral, beige.
I like it because the Kardashians, you can do you can have a dinner party and still have it on just to see the cars and the closet.
But acting requires more. And so she's got all these people acting their asses off around her. And she's just changing hairdos and outfits. And
I know she's trying, and I know she shows up on time. And I know she works hard. Doesn't matter.
You can't give blank.
You can't give talent.
You can't give blank face when you're acting. You can put that on a bumper sticker, okay? And the other day she wore something from her own closet. Maybe it was an episode, but it's all over the place. She's carrying her own, and it's from her own collection. Sure, they said this elephant was killed in the 80s, but she's carrying an elephant Birkin bag, a handbag made out of the skin of an elephant. And
That's me wagging my tusk.
No. And then Hermes came out and said, this is from an elephant that was slaughtered on a safari in 1980s accidentally. Maybe not.
Right.
But you have a choice whether or not you're going to
Buy it.
carry it,
Buy
even
it,
if it's a
wear it.
vintage, because people say, this is my grandmother's fur, don't get mad at me.
Its fur doesn't bug me as much
But
as
the elephant thing.
As much as animals. Did you just hear
Yes,
my
I
blonde?
heard that.
Did you hear my
heard that.
blonde
That's
moment?
not- yeah.
Furs don't bother me. I don't.
I'm just saying elephants, people love elephants because
Elephant
they
is a
are
different-
amazing animals.
And
They
alligators don't
mourn-
even bug me because there's so many of them.
But they
so
mourn
bad.
the way that they are. I mean, elephants are
Elephants
truly special.
I understand. It's
Yeah.
a different breed.
So anyway, people are mad at her, and I wonder how Glenn Close and the other ladies feel that they're going to have that. But they sent him all around the world, and a press tour with 7 of your coworkers does kind of sound fun. You're going to fancy hotels, and they're dressing you. I get it. And, for these actresses, maybe delivering these See You Next Tuesday bon mots and pithy little lines, maybe it's fun acting for them. But they are chewing the scenery because they're working with old blank face.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
are you
gives
done?
nothing.
she gives nothing.
Nothing.
No, it's terrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't even. I have nothing else to add to that except for an exclamation point.
Okay. How about this
Wait,
story?
what?
This story is unbelievable. This story, it's a bad segue to go from Kim Kardashian into Minneapolis plastic surgery, but
she
maybe
has good-
not.
she's
Maybe not, because the one thing that the Kardashians and the whole everything with a lot of reality TV is people go, there are ways that you can look really great, and it depends on what your budget is, what you want to do, but there's solutions on the skincare sides of thing at Minneapolis Plastic Surgery, and then with Dr. Jarvis on the surgical kind of thing. 'Cause if you hate your nose or your eyes, or you're like, I have this happening, or your boobs feel saggy, go in and see what you can do. They show you before and after. And really, when I thought about doing my face, I went in to see
I'm looking at your neck right now with envy.
The whole way, though, that he was, just like, because you're bringing yourself in for criticism and you're wanting a professional experience. So the manner that Dr. Jarvis has when you're in the room with him is very comforting.
Absolutely, Lori. That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Because it's scary.
Because he's not like, you know what I mean? Whereas, and there's also the Midwest sensibility that's happening. So you're still going to look like you.
Yeah. Call them Minneapolis Plastic Surgery and tell them Lori and Julia sent you. And I just have to talk, because you were talking the other day about your friend and worrying about her hair. And, as we age, our hair falls out. Even my mother,
your
my
mom used to have such thick hair.
Which I don't understand why I don't. I've got my dad's
Yeah,
issues.
but it is a thing
And
for probably 90% of people.
It really is. And it could be your thyroid. It could be a GLP-1 medication. It could be an imbalance in estrogen, testosterone, whatever it is. When it's happening to you, it feels like the sky is falling because it doesn't stop sometimes. And you're like, is this ever going to stop? And there are so many solutions. And you can't spell hair without talking about HRI. Hair Restoration Institute of Minnesota has been in business for 30 years. They know what they do. There's topical solutions, there's laser solutions, there's surgery solutions, there's tattoo solutions. There's so many different options, but you just need to have a consultation to find out what might work for you. I've talked I rely on them. They're the experts. I feel comfortable knowing now that I'm back in their care because my hair freaks me out and it always goes through some sort of a cycle, but they are there for you. Go to hrimn.com. Click on the button in the upper right-hand corner for a free consultation. They do them virtual, in person. Set yours up today. I got to ask you something, Lori.
All right.
Okay. Cardi B had her 4th baby.
With Stefan Diggs.
Yes. And she cast her umbilical cord in gold for jewelry.
Oh, wow. That's clever.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, listen, I just saw the scariest umbilical cord of my life on it. Welcome to Derry. My God.
Was it in a clown?
No, well, it was in a woman, a dead woman. But I mean, all the same, it did make me realize the umbilical cord is the key to everything between the mom and the baby.
Lori, you know that. Lori, please.
But having not gone through the experience of the magic of and terror and horror of giving birth, Julia.
It's magic.
They really showed a scary birth scene with a humongous umbilical
I can't believe
cord.
they would show that.
Oh, they showed it, and it's like a rope.
Lori, oh God.
I mean, it's not as big as a rope, but it's like a rope that you would use.
It's what
like a buoy. It's like that length. It's like this
Lori,
big.
it feeds your baby. It has all the nutrients. It does everything.
But it's big.
What a miracle that's in your body.
Right. So why haven't we been gold plating the damn umbilical cord
they're using
ropes?
stem cells from umbilical cords now for people when they're PRP. To stimulate growth in people. They are doing it. But you're so funny.
But it's
that
a rope.
Okay.
I mean, and it's a significant rope. Somebody has to snip it and it becomes your belly button. I was just like, oh my gosh. And then you see the worst nightmare of an umbilical cord in it. Welcome
I hope
to Derry.
no one is having a child soon.
Ask your son about the umbilical cord baby scene.
He told me it's good and it's not scary, Mom. So apparently he was just lying through his teeth.
He's lying to his teeth. That is totally scary.
Lying through his teeth.
I've been waiting for.
It's a rope.
It's a rope.
It's a buoy.
It's a buoy rope.
This is okay. We've learned a lot.
Yes, we have. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, what were you going to tell me? You had the
the last thing I just want to discuss with you before we wrap up our exciting edition today is I've been waiting probably, I don't know how long, but I've wondered when this was going to happen. And the story is, it ends with us, the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni.
I've been waiting for you to bring this up.
The Justin Baldoni movie that ended up in tears and reputational lawsuits and everything else. And, really the story just that won't keep on giving for a movie that actually worked and made money and nobody knew a thing. I
didn't know anything.
Until the day of the premiere when all of a sudden Blake Lively and her co-stars and Colleen Hoover, the author of the book, stopped unfollowing Justin Baldoni on Instagram. And they had two separate press things. And we should have been more like, what is going on? Because that is so unusual. And then, but the other side of me thought, well, maybe the movie is bad and they're trying to get tongues wagging to get the buzz going. Yeah. Well, it turned out, no, the movie
is bad. I saw the movie. It was fine. It was fine.
But Colleen Hoover, then, she initially came out with a supportive thing about Blake Lively.
Yes.
And she's doing an interview in Elle magazine.
Okay, tell me about
issue.
It. Okay.
They asked her about the legal drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. She pointed out at the time when they were filming it, she was completely unaware that anything was happening because she was rarely on set. And
as you would be, except for 50 Shades of Grey lady.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, the Elle magazine person didn't say, well, but you pushed back, you kind of came out and it seemed like you were Team Blake.
Yes, you're right, Lori.
But I completely unaware. So apparently this interview happens 3 weeks before her deposition. So maybe she was working on her answers.
Oh, you're
for
so
her
funny
deposition.
To see if she could not have a guilty face.
Well, then she can read what she said in the magazine thing, and she'll have it. And then in her deposition, she says exactly the same thing. Have you ever done a deposition? Because I have.
Never.
Oh yeah. It's very intimidating. So she was completely unaware. I just think that's interesting language. As she was rarely on set, and she called in the situation unfortunate. I'm quoting her. Disappointing, that it feels like a circus, and her mom inspired her to write this book. It Ends With Us, which
Yep.
I did not like that book very
Right.
much because I thought it was it tiptoed around domestic violence. But she told Elle magazine that the aftermath of the movie has caused her more pain than she went through watching her mom and dad have an abusive relationship.
Wow.
And it's so ugly. I'm embarrassed to say I wrote the book and I can no longer recommend my book anymore.
Okay, that's like huge. And she's right, it was a circus. And she is so right how these two people have behaved. One suing one suing the other, one suing this, one drops, one does this. It has been a circus. And I feel like at the end of the day,
nobody's right, and this should have never gone. It should have just. Blake should have just said, "I'm never working with that guy again." And
because everyone has a bad experience, it's at some point in their acting career in their life,
and he didn't like her either.
Yeah.
And she has this, she even, said, "I've got
she
two
can't
dragons."
Even recommend her own book
anymore. So this means she's. To me, when it made it seem like, she had been disappointed in Baldoni on the set. Well, when in reality, when it comes time to do the legal thing, you sell the book and you don't really have much say. You show up on the red carpet. But she put herself in a corner when she came out with her support of Baldoni.
No,
and now,
wasn't it Blake Lively?
for Blake Lively. And now her lawyers have said, need to tell the truth of what you know, because these two are suing each other into the ground.
Wow.
And
think about, there's been this, it has been
it's
circus.
caused me more pain than what I saw my mom go through with my dad's ugliness with the abuse.
That's just terrible.
I know. I when I read
I never knew that when she wrote the story. I know what it was about because you told me, but I never knew it was based on a real. In fact, her mother's story. Did you know that? I never knew that.
I guess I didn't know that. And then that makes me, because the thing I think that for me as someone who has been in an abusive relationship is that I know she was trying to write more about the insidious ways that emotional and verbal abuse
can happen to a person.
That how it happens and the gaslighting of it and how it really does. You have to be a very strong person to even try and get out of it. And you're
right.
So she just kind of, I felt a little bit tiptoed around it. Well, maybe she tiptoed around it because her mom is still alive and she was trying not to be too judgy. So now it makes me look at that book, but I did throw that book across the room when I got done reading it because I didn't really, I was like, what?
Wrong ending, didn't make sense.
Something.
Because people devour her books.
Yes.
Colleen Hoover.
Yeah, and they're making another one.
I know.
Verity, but
this is just...
So stay tuned because that lawsuit, that goes to trial in March of 2026 if it's not settled. And I think that neither side is settling. And I think Blake is going to regret filing and he's going to regret counterfiling.
Yeah, I think I'm sure right now they already regret it. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
I've been waiting for you, but that's like
this
really,
just happened.
That's really powerful because I think of how someone, it's your baby and then someone ruins it, and it's more than your baby; it's your personal experience.
Yeah, and
then to have these two grown-ups, it's over language. It's over touching someone, touching on the elbow or the shoulder. I mean, it's not like major stuff.
And the movie. The box office performed, the numbers worked. It made an enormous amount of money because it had like a $25 million budget and got back at the box office like $175 million.
Are you making that up?
But it's something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a very good return.
But the stain on it is just
and the thing that we are trying to get Hollywood to make is more movies for women that women want to go to. And it was like, is this going to be an example of a movie where they're going to say, you know what I mean? Hollywood is so reluctant. We're getting 2 movies next year that are female centric. Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, I watched that. I watched the old one this weekend.
I watched it on plane the other day.
I can't help myself.
Yeah, I love that
I can't help
movie.
myself. I love it so much.
Our guy, Rich Summers from
Rich
Stillwater.
Summers, I know.
And Wuthering Heights comes out in January.
That's right.
And with Wicked, last weekend performed at the box office, huge number. And it was 80% women.
Yep.
And it'll be 80% women again this weekend. So we want Hollywood to keep making movies. And it ends with us was an 80% women. So to me, too, I just bet some of the backroom chatter or text
Let's go back
groups-
to Transformers and our action or franchises.
No, that some of the talk is like, oh, geez, sometimes it is better to never complain and never explain.
Oh, on
This. And we would have never known, and she could keep producing her movies. And, again, you do have to stand up for what's right and wrong, but sometimes you do need to listen to your people about the grief to dollar ratio and never complaining and never explaining. And that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, is your CEO lesson of the day.
Oh, Lori, thank you. Thank you. We learned
Do you
that.
approve of that?
We learned that, yes. And we learned that fur was from an animal. And we learned that umbilical cords are what feed your baby. This was really...
And they're like the size of buoy ropes, like you tie a boat up to.
And we've had a little education on our side, but it doesn't show sometimes.
Walking, I mean, we've really... This is going to go down in podcast history.
Have a great night, guys. We'll be back soon.